Hey guys, today we have Ray from Silas, and it is so exciting to have you here today. I
Thank
was
you.
like, I got a chance to interview you, and I am super excited about that.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Of course, can you introduce your band to my followers and like share a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I sing and play guitar in a band called Silos. We're based out of Los Angeles. We're signed to Judge and Jury Records. We just put out our debut album called Apocalypse, Apocalips, play on the word. And I think it came out February 21st of this year. And we just put out the vinyl version and a remix EP that we did a collab with This Is High Society. And yeah, he remixed three of the songs, and they're ridiculously insane.
Very cool. I'm very curious about your genre. You guys go like electronic metal type.
It's hard for me to fit it in a box. I think there's influences of genres. I grew up kind of a pop punk kid, and then I became an EDM head, bass head, and that got me into like loving drops and breakdowns. So during COVID, the club shut down, and I wasn't DJing as much. I was collaborating with like Pretty Heartbreak and a lot of kids like him from like Lil Peep's old camp, and they kind of segued me making straight EDM to like kind of like EDM, emo sad boy rock. And I was picking up the guitar more, and then I started messing with singing again. I was in a band called The Media Says like in high school and after, so I was always a front man. And then yeah, that kind of segued me into becoming a rock artist again. And I think with all that electronic influence, that I wanted to make it heavier. So there became Silos.
Guys, you have like four members in your band, right?
Five total,
Oh,
yeah.
five. Okay, who am I missing up? We have Nick, you,
Ramon and Philip and
oh,
David.
and David. Yeah, Ramon is on second guitar.
Hmm.
Okay, got it. I never met Ramon.
Ramon and David were in Grandson together.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
and you were friends with David for a long time,
Yeah,
right?
like over 10 years.
Oh yeah, he mentioned last time.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And the record label you guys have signed, it's like 3 Day Grace
Yeah.
member.
Yeah. Neil, who's the drummer of 3 Days Grace, and also like he pioneers a lot of the song making, and he goes to like all the sessions, and he's a great songwriter. He's a lot more than just a drummer. And yeah, he started the label with Howard Benson, who, if you don't know Howard Benson, you should look up his credits because he's produced probably like half of the emo rock anthems that we all love today.
Are you from Los Angeles original?
No, I grew up right north of Atlanta, Georgia, in a little town called Sewanee. But I've been in LA for 11 years.
And what is it like to be like right in the heart of industry, working with all these iconic producers and stuff? Like,
Uh,
how is it
it's
like?
it's really surreal. Right before I signed with them, I didn't think I like couldn't imagine it happening, and then like we did. It just kind of started as like one relationship I had with Howard's engineer Mike Plotnikoff, and he like introduced me to the label, and yeah, it kind of just slowly became normal, and it's pretty awesome though.
Do you have times of your life when you just wake up as like, I just can't believe that this is all real?
Yeah,
Or you already got used to the vibe and you're like, nothing special.
it's kind of a little bit of that too. I mean, I think it's surreal. Like I got to go on tour with 3 Days Grace. They brought me on the road with them this summer, and
So cool.
I like flew out and met them at a festival or at a hotel and rode on the tour bus and hit a couple festivals with them. I got to perform at one. I always forget the name of it. It's like Rockville or something.
You guys joined as a stylist or you go
No, they
like
brought
this?
me out. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it, but I'm working on producing a song for them. So they brought me out on the road to work on the song. And then Neil took me to Canada after, where we ended up working with Gavin Brown, who produced the first 3 Days Grace album, and I Hate Everything About You.
Oh yeah, that's a good song. Iconic.
Yeah, so we worked on the next Silo single up in Canada with Gavin Brown, and I forget the songwriter's name, but one of the guys that writes all the 3 Days Grace hits. We made a song together that is really cool that will be coming out soon.
Very cool. And it is might be so handy that you are actually producer on your own.
Yeah.
And do you produce like Silas tracks, or you guys like a track on your own and you send out for to record label for mixing and mastering? How does it work?
So I produce the demos at my home studio, usually with the band. They're pretty releasable as they are, but but we choose to go in to Howard's studio and re-record everything with real guitar amps and track drums there, and run through all the nice gear. And then the best part about it is doing vocals with Howard Benson, because Howard's like he's known for his vocal production. Like, he did songs like The Reason by Hoobastank and like the
Oh
All
my
American
God,
Rejects
gorgeous work.
Move Along album, and My Chemical Romance, I think the album with I'm Not Okay. He's known for his vocals, so I'd say the real magic is being in the studio with Howard and having him produce my vocals. He was able to like, get something out of me that I couldn't have done myself.
I know the feeling. I absolutely love tracking vocals with producers. I had experience with tracking vocals with just sound engineer and with a producer. And I love when there is person who actually knows how he wants to hear your voice on the track.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's huge. And he pushes you, or she pushes you towards better version of yourself at the studio, right?
Yeah, his whole thing is like what he told me is like, you got to imagine if you're pushing like a shopping cart in CVS and your song comes on, all the person in the store is going to hear is the vocal, and they need to understand every word, every lyric. Like, he's very about over pronouncing every consonant when you're doing a vocal take. Like, it sounds silly when you're doing it, but when you listen back to it later,
Yeah.
you understand every lyric. And yeah, that's kind of his philosophy.
That's incredible. I love attention to details. In the end of the day, you have to be proud of the product you released, right?
Oh yeah, very.
Hey, congratulations on hitting 1 million views on YouTube.
Thank you.
That's huge.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was the first for us.
That's big milestone.
Yeah.
I saw lots of engagement on your posts. You have pretty solid fan base. Do you have stories when you walk out of the house and you met someone on the street? Like, how does it work for you? Do you have like crazy fans chasing you? Or
I don't know. We don't have crazy fans, I would say, in LA, but I mean, I definitely have walked around, a lot, and people recognize me, and I'll say hello, what's up?
yeah, that's so cool. When was the last time you guys toured as a Silas?
December last year.
How
Yeah.
was it? It was national or regional too?
No, it was kind of like a West Coast little run. It was our first. It was cool. It was fun. We got to play in some new cities and get the wheels rolling a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your personal take? Do you like as a producer and as a like frontman of your band, do you like the programming most of instruments and just like recording live vocals and maybe live guitar, or you guys actually do old school full recording, full production? How do you guys
We do old
function?
school full production. Like I make programming for the songs, but we record all the instruments like the old school way. We record bass going through. Our bass like has like 5 different inputs. There's like a clean one. There's a real amp that it's going through and being mic'd, and then there's a DI amp and like a Sans amp or something. And yeah, and then the mix engineer just
Yeah.
adds a little sub there, adds a little
Little
amp
flavor.
there, clean. Yeah.
Very cool. The band, the whole, like, you guys have very solid team. I worked with David, fucking mind blowing drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you are not recording live, David, you are really missing out because he's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
So much passion and like professionalism and everything. So it's
Yeah,
really
he's a
good.
super hard worker.
Yeah. When is your next show coming up?
We don't have anything booked right now. Right now, just focusing on album 2, and been writing a lot lately. And yeah, we're making the second album right now.
Oh yeah, tell us. Is there anything you can like share about this album?
It's so new right now. So not really. And I don't want to talk about the next single until we have a release date.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but we got one single about to be finished. I just have to go record the vocals, and then yeah, that'll be done, and that'll be the first single off the new album.
Okay, that sounds exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What's the process behind? Like, how do you guys write songs? Do you guys get together a jam, or there is someone of you like brings in the idea? Like, what's the process of creating the song?
I think the process is to not do the same thing every time. So it's a little bit of everything. There's been a song where like Nick brought an idea in. There's a lot of songs that I just started off by myself, and then there's a lot of songs that we had the whole band came over and we started together. Like November on our album is a song we did all together in the studio. It kind of I like to not do it the same way every time.
Yeah.
You know, switch up the ingredients. You know, go to Canada, write a song with the 3 Days Gray Skies, and you know, just switch it up, keep it interesting.
That's awesome. I've heard the remix version of the song you did for Gaslight, and just wanted to ask, share us thoughts. What's the behind the song? It's a pretty good song. I actually liked it. I've listened to it several times. And,
Yeah.
you know, good
I
song.
I love the remixes that High Society did. We just met him through our label. I think he was working with Dead Rabbits, which is Craig Mabbitt's band from Escape the Fate. They're on our label. I really love their music. I co-wrote a song called. It's the title track of their album. I'm blanking out right now.
It's okay.
But it's the
don't
title
worry.
track of their album. High Society was working with them on our label, and then Grady Benson, who like kind of manages the label, he was like, you should do a collab with High Society, and so we did.
I'm super excited for your upcoming single now. Like I'm gonna be watching and counting days down. I wanted to ask about more like meaning behind your music and how you guys connect to your fans. Do you guys stand for some certain topics when you write music? Like what is this you're highlighting with your art?
I think for me, it's just pretty personal. I think it's like about conquering inner demons and, you know, maneuvering through relationships and just like the struggle of life. You know, like when I write a song and I'm singing it, I just have to feel like my soul is like releasing something, you know, and it's just a feeling I have when I'm singing the lyrics that I know if it's like good or not, you know, like I have to feel like I'm channeling something and I'm getting something out when I do it.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of the line that I go with.
I feel you on that. Whenever you're writing lyrics, I normally work with co-writers, but sometimes I write the full song. Depends, and it is super important for me that like words fall right in the right spot. You know, like when you sing and you know, like this is exactly how you want to say it. Because if you are not believing into the song, it's really hard to deliver over and over again, especially in different settings. Like you are at this concert, something isn't working out, or you are in the studio and your voice is not the best shape today. So you really need to be into your own song to make it work every time.
Yeah, it just has to come from the soul. It has to feel like I said, just like something in my soul needs to come out, and when I'm singing it, it's like I'm telling my story and like I'm identifying with myself and the world at the same time.
Yeah, I agree with
If that
that.
makes sense.
Absolutely, it makes a lot of sense. Whenever I ask a question like, "What's your favorite song?" like from your artistry, it is like for me personally, like when somebody asks me, "What's your favorite original song you ever written?" and it's like it's always the worst performance song.
Yeah.
Like, what is it like for you?
I don't know. I kind of fluctuate. Like for a while, If I Fall was my favorite song of ours. And then I think I just heard it so many times that I would say Black Mold's one of my favorite lyrically. That's like one where
That's a very good performance song, right? Like generally, it worked for you guys.
If I Fall is our biggest song. So that's how that worked out. Black Mold's another favorite one of mine. Like the lyrics are all my life I've left a trail behind me. Like I got that from when I was a kid. Some like I was carpooling and I was eating like dry ramen noodles in a Ziploc baggie, and like I spilled some in my friend's mom's car, and he's like, "Ray, you leave a trail everywhere behind you." And I don't know, I just remembered that when I was writing the song and kind of fit the vibe.
What is your future plan for this release? Like, when are you guys dropping this album, or like at least approximate dates? Like when we will hear new stuff from you guys?
I would say the new single will probably come out very early 2026, and hopefully the album will come late 26.
Okay, that sounds good. And you guys gonna hop on tour to support the album release, or like how it works?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to highlight for you guys?
Yeah, I don't know. I would just say go check out our album, listen to it. If you like electronic music, go listen to the Apocalypse 2.0 EP we just put out. some ragers. It's good for, you know, a party environment, club environment. And if you just like you know, regular kind of alternative hard rock, then go play our album Apocalypse.
So tell us what inspires you. What did you grow up listening to, and like what shaped your sound?
Yeah, my first CD was Enema of the State, Blink-182.
Oh
That was
yeah.
my first love. I love the guitar melodies and just all the melodies and vocals. Like, I remember I was like probably like 11 listening to that CD with my Walkman. There's a little bit of age right there.
It was
And
so hard. It's like a CD player, right?
yeah,
It
yeah,
was so
it's a
hard when you
Walkman.
walk. It's always like interrupts the
Yeah.
plane.
They had like the no skip CD players that
Yeah, but it
kind
still
of worked.
sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, but when I was like 11, I remember putting on those headphones and it was almost like I had like a psychedelic experience. Like the music just like, it like took me somewhere and I became kind of obsessed ever since. And then after Blink-182, I was a huge Eminem head. Like I was like 12, just like Eminem posters, Eminem CDs everywhere. I loved Eminem.
Yeah, he was very big back then, and
Oh,
he's still
yeah.
very big now. But like he was at the peak of his
That was-
career, and it
yeah.
was really cool.
Yeah, I was like 12 at the peak of Eminem, and it changed my life, honestly. Yeah, and then fast forward, I got really into electronic music and all types of different genres within the EDM world. And then when I kind of was making that like hybrid, like sad boy emo EDM trap, I got really into Bring Me the Horizon again, and I was really impressed with their production and how they mix like electronic and hard rock. And I would say like Bring Me was a big influence. And lately I like Falling in Reverse a lot. I think Ronnie Radke's really dope and funny, and I love his music.
I started as a new metal alternative, but then I came around the idea that the electronic music wasn't always some kind of like not the genre I would be listening to, but mix of heavy music with electronics is absolutely mind blowing. And I see sometimes I follow this type of like DJs who are like mixing heavy music with electronic, and it is just piece of art. Honestly, the drops are incredible, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, like my homie Pixel Tear, he's doing that. He's mixing hard like metal and EDM. We did a collaboration of Insatiable. He did a remix. We did a music video for it with Jay Gordon from Orgy. And yeah, we got to go to perform at Aftershock last year with Orgy.
Oh,
And
that's
yeah,
so
that was
cool.
fun. That was my first like huge crowd like that.
Aftershock is really like it just recently they were like for 2025.
Mm-hmm.
It was incredible. I haven't attended this time, but lots of my bandmates went, and I was like, damn it, I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah,
It's a big metal festival in
Yeah.
Sacramento, so yeah.
it was awesome.
By the way, when you say that you like Fall in Reverse, I absolutely love their album.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm loving it. I discovered Fall in Reverse when they are already in their metalcore era, and my first song I've heard from them was this collab with Alex Terrible, Ronnie, the song Ronald.
Yeah,
Incredible,
so good.
incredible. Absolutely love. And then I started like exploring their discography, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you guys were emo kids, like like in their and it seems like they've been pretty big as an emo band. And I just moved to America, so that I don't really know that much of their music from old stuff, but new things are incredible.
Incredible.
By the way, went to the show of Lorna Shore a week ago.
I was there.
You was there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good.
It was so good. Yeah.
It was incredible. They
What a
really
show.
killed it. Oh, and the stage setup was so good. The
Yeah.
LED lights and everything. Really,
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
And I was standing because like marching was so violent. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stand closer to the sound mix engineer because like it was insane. Yeah, did you go to Marsh Pit?
I did.
Have you seen Banana there? Banana was running around. The guy.
I think I
dressed up
did see him. Yeah.
Are you a banana?
I'm not a banana.
Well, I kind of like, I was like, first wave of mosh pit, I survived it. The second time, I was like, you know what? It's too crazy. I'm gonna like back up a little. And I was standing, and I was watching performance, and they had like three encores. Lauren
Hmm.
Shore had three encores. And I turned my head back, and you know who I saw? I saw Fallen Reverse drummer.
Oh yeah, what is it, Luke Holland?
Look, yeah, Luke
Yeah.
Holland. He was standing right there wearing his hoodie. I was like, he looks familiar. I was like, wait a minute, isn't this Luke? Of course, I was like, I will not bother. But I was like, oh, I'm
Hmm.
surprised that fellow musician came to see
Yeah.
Lauren Shore performance, and they're like pretty doing very well with their tour and stuff. So.
Oh yeah. I have Luke Holland's drum samples I use from
Yeah.
time to time. Yeah.
So okay, he's really good.
Very good.
Well, it is so amazing to have you here today. Thank you so much for finding time and like coming for the interview.
Of course. Thanks so much for having me.
Of course, very excited for your upcoming album and yeah, and shows. Please let me know whenever you guys have show. I'll be there.
I will.
Yay! Okay, high five.
Bye.